Hey guys, VG Hunter again here with another build video. This time we're going to be showing off the Magic DK. Okay, I've been playing with this Magic DK for the last 3-4 days now. Okay, when I first came onto this character I was struggling a little bit. Resource management, I was bouncing from high damage to no resource management, to then having loads of resources, to then no damage. So I was trying to find that fine balance. So I was speaking to some really good DKs and getting advice from them, and basically a big shout out to OG Moro and Banana Squad, who helped me out with this build and, you know, guided me in the right direction, and sort of yeah, helped make this build happen. So we'll go straight into it then. Okay, let's go straight into the gear. We're running 5-piece Sun. So we're running the Sun one-hand sharpened weapon enchantment with the Sun shield. Now I don't really recommend impen. I'd go sturdy or reinforced. Well, impen's the one I've got, so that's the one I'm using. Sun restoration staff. Preferably you want to get this in defending. Okay, and once the set we're using is Grothdor. Now I've been messing about with this in Scoria. I'm finding the burst, quick kills, you want to be using Scoria if you can time down the burst with a Scoria proc. Really good for bursting people down. But Grothdor I'm finding slightly better because it does an AoE damage and it just puts on that added extra pressure when you're locking them up in the talons, you're fossilising them, and then this procs on them and you're whipping them, and it all just sort of amounts to some real high in good damage. And plus it gives you that one-piece max magicka, which, you know, we all love for the max stat. Okay, and then we're running 5-piece shackle breaker. This is the new crafted set in the new area on the top right hand corner. Okay, shackle breaker is really good all-rounded set. You know, if you've got a class, pretty much majority of classes, and you're struggling with resource management, if you whack Shackle Breaker with another damage set on, you'll probably find out that class will pretty much be usable again. Okay, so what am I running? I'm running two Geco glyphs on the chest and the legs. Okay, and everything else I'm running max magic. Okay, running max magic on everything else. I'm running infused on the big PCs, and then impen on everything else. Obviously I've only got a Divine's Grothdor shoulder, so that's me. I am running 5 light 2 heavy, mainly because that's just the traits that I've got in the monster set. But you can wear 5 light, 1 medium, 1 heavy for the Undaunted. That will give you more max stats. But at the moment I've only got the 2 heavy, so I'm just going to deal with that for now. Okay, and then we're running Sun Jewelry. We're running 1 recovery and then 2 spell damage. Okay, now I'm finding this build really good. Probably the best I've seen the DK in sort of position at the moment, having the fact that it's got DPS and good resource management in BGs, no CP also. I find that, you know, my DK is in a good place at the moment, and it is easily keeping up with other classes, which it was lacking in the past. So yeah, this is the sort of setup I'm finding working for this Morrowind patch. Let's go into the skills. Okay, so on the back bar, restoration bar, I'm running Harness Magicka. You can run Dampen, but I'm finding it's too expensive, and unless you're running real high max magickas, so 40k plus, it doesn't really sponge that much damage personally. I don't think so, but I think Harness Magicka gives you that little shield, and it also gives you magic back as well, so it's another source of income for magic. If you've got another magic character hitting you, it's giving you resources back. Okay, Elusive Mist. Now people can swap this out, it's up to you, it's personal preference. I like the Elusive Mist for when I'm snared or someone's dropping a combat on me. I just pop that Elusive Mist, move straight out of it, negate a lot of damage. It's also really good for so you've got 3-4 people on you and you need to do a bit of line of sight, or you need to move out the area a little bit. and get behind something, recoup and jump back out. I'm finding Elusive Mist really good, giving you that mobility that DKs don't have. For me, it's a must. I know there's a lot of people that don't like it. For me, my play style, I think Elusive Mist is a must. Mobility is key. Healing Ward, obviously this is another shield and also another heal. Volatile Armor. Now this is not only does it boost our resistance, these warriors can use this as another dot, so you want to be proccing this next to the enemy as much as you can, because it just gives that little bit of a dot on them. We're going to Degeneration. Now it was running Structured Entropy, but I'm finding the fact that I'm having more health on the back bar as I'm not using Dragon Blood, not helpful at all really. So I went for the Degeneration, just for the extra little bit of healing and the health income, and the extra damage it gives you with the light and heavy attacks. So yeah, I find that the better option. Okay, the ultimate on the back bar, I'm using Devouring Swarm. This is just a good, oh shit, you got 3-4 people on you. You pop this, choking talons, and then you just start going to work on them, start trying to melt them down. But personally, I would use the Restoration ulti, but I don't have it at the moment as I'm still leveling up Restoration staff. This character is only 4 days old, so yeah, we're still leveling up some stuff, as you can see by the skill levels. Okay, so we go on to the front bar then. We're going to go Burning Embers. This is our dot and also our little burst heal. Okay, awesome skill, cheap as anything, really strong, probably one of the best moves the DK's got. It's fun, yeah, it's a must-have. Okay, we've got Inner Light on the front bar. This increases our max magicka and also gives us the crit as well, crit bonus, which we also need. Okay, and it's also used for pulling Nightblades out of stealth and keeping them out of stealth for a little while you get on them. Okay, Burning Talons. Okay, this is another soft CC. This is where we'll be locking them up in this as much as we can. We can spam this. Obviously, it does cost quite a good amount, so you don't want to keep over spamming this. But say you've got a Nightblade who's trying to get back into stealth, you just pop this a couple of times, keep him out. Not only is it causing him to use his stamina to get away and whatnot, you're also causing damage as well, which is really good. Okay, Fossilize, awesome CC, actually a pretty phenomenal CC. This, you lock them up and causes them to break out, and then causes them to be disorientated once they get out the initial breakout. So it allows you to pair up with the Flame Lash and cause more damage. So I go for the Flame Lash. This is your bread and butter DPS. This is the hard hitting move that you've got. Okay, as you can see, I go for this version because when they're targeting an off-balanced enemy, it gives a power lash, which gives you boosted damage on your lash. This pairs up with your Fossilize, so once they break out of Fossilize, they're unbalanced, and then you go in with a power lash and you start hitting big damage there. And that's why it's key to keep them locked up and keep them inconvenienced, so then you can get as many of them power lashes off as possible. Okay, and the ultimate on the front bar is the Ferocious Leap. Now everyone knows how strong the leaps are this patch at the moment. They're awesome pieces of kit. In BGs it's phenomenal. If you pick up a power sigil with this, you can one-shot people with just a Ferocious Leap on its own. I've done it. I've one-shot 2 people with one Ferocious Leap with a power sigil. It is pretty strong, and it hits like a truck. Not only that, it gives you a little damage shield. It restores your resources. Yeah, it's a must-have, and it's awesome. And it's one of the best looking ultimates in the game as well. DK is by far one of the coolest sort of classes as far as visual effects are. Okay, so that's the skills. I'm not going to go through CP because I don't really play CP campaigns, so I'm steering away from that. There will be other builds upon YouTube that will be covering CP campaigns and all that sort of stuff. so I'll let them cover that. I hope this has helped people out that might be struggling with Magic DK at the moment. Obviously, Sun you have to farm, but it's only an area farm, and you can also buy it on guild stores. And Shackle Breaker is a crafted set, so it's quite easy and quite cheap to get all to this set. It's an awesome set. It's got good sustain, and it's got good damage. It's just a really well-rounded build. I'll tell you what I haven't gone through is the food and pots. Okay, so the food I use for this is the Witch Mother's Potent Brew. Okay, this just gives us max magic and max health and magic recovery. Okay, because we're using Shackle Breaker, it gives us 15k max stam without using tri-food. So what we do is we use Witch Mother's Potent Brew, which then gives us the magic recovery. So you're sitting at 2k magic recovery, and it's awesome. It's a must-have. Now you can use tri-food, but you'll have bigger max stat, but you'll have a lot less recovery. So it's all about personal preference. You have a play about with it, find out whatever you want to use. Okay, like I do on all my builds, I'm a tripod man. I love my tripods. I swear by them. You know, yeah, I think it's like the best pot in the game, to be honest. You know, restore all 3 resources. It's just a must-have for me personally. It looks after you the best. Okay, that's my Magic DK. Thanks for watching Twisted Gaming. Any questions, please comment below. Please subscribe. There will be further build videos of other classes coming up soon. I'm going to try and touch a bit of PvE content, reference trials and dungeons and some PvE builds. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like the video. Thank you.